Bye.
Hey, did you catch that? He loves you. He loves you. Are you out there? Who is it? Who would it be that she loves? Hey everyone, I'm with Kirk, my brother, little brother Kirk. Kirk.
K on both ends.
Yeah, K.
Just like
K on both ends.
And make sure you put a captain in front of it.
Captain.
So you can have Captain Kirk. And we
get a leg up.
Morgan at the end of the day and Captain Crunch at the beginning.
Oh, there you go. Captain Crunch in the morning, Captain Morgan at the end of the day. Anyway, this is on my personal page. Everybody,
so we're gonna be kind and nice.
Kind. We are at the shop at Kirk's Merle Steam Clean Shop, our original family business, 53 years ago, 1967. Merle Steam Clean, Uncle Merle started it. Everyone knew Uncle Merle in North Dakota. So we got something really crazy here because I'm working on a project for, I'm with now Harvard and Simonize too, partnered with them and the Saiger sauce and Kirk and the Kirk sauce and the Mark sauce. And
mine are just soap flakes.
Soap flakes. Anyone?
So the half price of Saiger sauce.
Half price, probably.
But you know what? I'm making twice as much money.
You're such a hack. Anyway, the old number one, the very first machine portable. You've got to see these. Those of you, working with portables, and when rotomolding came along, this machine I'm going to show you is over 53 years old.
We made these up in Nitchie, North Dakota.
Nitchie, North Dakota.
And so this is what we actually started out with cleaning back in the 60s and 70s. And us guys, as young pups, this is what we didn't have truck mounts back then. And so this is what we were sustained to. This was almost like child punishment. But
this was, like Sean Bassion said at Dorothea, we used to work half days, 12-hour days. That's half a day. But we have the old, and it's still alive. The interiors of this was a 2-inch sutorbilt, suction pump, not these vacuum pumps. And it had a heater, but we didn't do the heater all the time.
Didn't have enough power back then.
And where the zipper wand, we are like, we know how to use the zipper wand pretty well because we ran drag heads all of our life, and then I remember when the first wand came out. Well, anyway, so Merle's was the first one. I'm at the home of Merle's. And of course, Saigers came along later just because I'd sold my Merle Steam Clean to another person and later came into business as I got married and had a family with
formed a competition against them, and so now they're no longer around.
We're still friends, though. Well, let me show you this. Here's the old number one. Marty is here. Marty, look at this.
Hey, Marty.
This is what I used to have to take up to the second floor apartment. This here is the old coffee kettles on top of a big old stainless steel brace. There's the drag head. There's the dog.
That's a dog.
That's a dog. Anyway, this is the units we used to use, and we used to, take those tops off there and take them off there, and then the bottom. Well, I remember going up the one stair at a time, lifting that puppy or lifting it out of the vehicle. This was our college education. Right there is
tuition. Right there.
That was tuition. That is how Mom and Dad said, earn your way through college. This is your college education fund. So they gave us that machine to use, and we set it up under Merle Steam Clean. And Kirk, of course, took over Merle Steam Clean when I went out teaching. My gosh, that's like years ago, dude. 81, we started Merle Steam Clean. Yeah.
8 years ago.
Over here in Bemidji, Merle Steam Clean. Kirk took it over and did all kinds of amazing things. And I just went off and went a band director and then kept carpet cleaning. So look at that, Debbie Aztecs here. Is that your zipper? Marty, that's honestly what we grew up on. So zipper was second nature to us. Let me get some closer shots of this for y'all. You don't want to see our mugs necessarily, but yeah, that is a drag one. This on top here is the lead weight.
That's lead weight, yeah.
And this here is a poured aluminum, and the sand casted. And then I remember in the summer times, Dad would bring those home, and I would be with these 2 sticks on a grinding wheel, on a buffing wheel, buffing those out. That lead-filled weight in there. Hook up here, there's 2 jets on it. Then we also had, didn't we have like 5 jets, I think, for a while? Used to run a tube up to here, of course, for your vacuum. And then there was just a simple shut-off valve and draw valve going down to the jets.
Yeah.
And kind of a flood jet. Fresh water, the bucket brigade, right here.
10 gallons it would hold.
10 gallons and 10 gallons suction. Your pressure relief on top, electric.
Probably doesn't work anymore. But
what was you remember what the horsepower of the motor was? It like
1.5.
1.5 horse electric motor. Here was the switch. Of course, the yellow cords coming out. They're gone. That's how we turned that puppy on. This was for the blower.
You dump 5 gallons at a time?
Yep, 5 at a time. Will that even work? Oh my gosh, it still works. It's like off of a steamer. These were the glass tubes that were actually off like a furnace thing at the time, a steamer. I remember we broke a few of those. We had to be careful.
Yeah.
This one here is broke.
That's why we have the valves there. It's like, oh, it's gonna.
Yeah, the valves. That's a good point. I forgot about that. I couldn't remember what the valves were. The valves were to shut it off if we broke one of those.
Which we did often.
Yeah, we did. So that's the old number one, people. And good golly, that's over 53 years old.
So it's on sale today.
Yeah, nah.
For $59.99.
Yeah, $59.99. Actually, that thing is not for sale. That's a family heirloom, but Kirk did try to put it in my truck, and I said no.
The day's young. It's still
day's young, yeah. But we're going in tonight. We've got to look at some old pictures. When we were cleaning places with that, it was, gosh, one-step cleaning. Pre-spray, there was no such thing as a pre-spray then. It was.
Why waste your time?
You just put it in, the scoops in. There was a
12 pH. It was like, let's
just burn probably it. 12 pH. There was the residential mix you'd put in, and then there was the commercial one. The commercial was finer. Who knows what was in it at that time? We weren't looking at SDSs when we were young.
What was that?
Yeah, it wasn't as. Some of you don't know what an SDS sheet is. I know that.
We call them an MSDS.
Yeah, MSDS. Yes, they got relabeled a few years ago. So that was a big thing. You both are drunk. Vincent, we have not even got started.
No.
Well, we had one in some nachos.
And I'm going to see you next week, Vincent. So.
Oh, look out, Vincent. I don't know if that's a warning or what it is.
No, you're buying the beers next week, Vincent.
So yeah, that baby, that is honestly what put us through college. And amazing. We came over to get some pictures and needed it for the brochure. They wanted to see our beginnings. You think about it, how many portables are still around? I mean, that is stainless. That is
1,000 square feet in a day was a lot.
Yeah, 1,000 square foot in a day was a lot of work.
That was a lot of water. That was a lot of dumping.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I can't remember what the flow was.
It was like a 50 psi pump on.
Oh yeah, and then I think we upped them a little bit too. Dad did some upping like to 100, 100.
It's like 100. Oh, we're gonna be twice as fast. No, we're just getting it twice as wet.
But then they also but with the lead weight, we thought about that would pull in. I remember when we were doing water damages, Barry Costa said one time it was water damage back then. It was like Civil War medicine where you chop off the arm or the leg to save the person. Mm-hmm. So.
Still applies here.
Yeah. Then we went to portables that had Pullama water heaters on it that were direct call-up. So when you needed the hot water to fire up, well, propane and rock, paper, scissors, you go light it.
No, eyebrows are still here.
Yeah, eyebrows, hair, arm hair. It took us a while. Mm-hmm. Then I think we were still even with the first direct drives. We were propane.
No, actually, we got one direct drive when we still had the propanes, and after we got the first direct drive, it was like, oh.
Yeah.
These other three got to go.
Yeah, we were fast. So we're looking for pictures back when Dad was running 2 vans, I want to say, towards the end. So I remember our brother Dave, Dad would be driving the school bus, and after 3 o'clock, Dave was meeting state patrols, driving down the highway behind the steering wheel at probably the age of 12 or 14, taking the van out to go carpet cleaning when Dad got off the school bus. So that's a Roll Tide house. That a boy. Yeah, so you're old if you use one of these. Yes, oh my gosh, Joel, and you survived. I mean, seriously, dragging that thing up and down the stairs was pretty impressive. So, hey, even the puppies are digging it. Dogs, I hate to tell you, but the carpet cleaning machine is way older than, well, dirt.
Well, it's almost as old as us.
Yeah, so anyway, we wanted to show you the number one. Just wanted to show you unit number one, and that is.
He wanted to show you this. I wanted to put it in the back of the truck.
Yeah, he was talking to his girlfriend too at the time, and then I said, "Hey, we're going live." Boom, she shuts down, but she did say on here, "You're cute." Oh, look at that,
Piper.
Yep. Well, anyway, so that's our goal here tonight. Was just tonight. Don't even know what time it is.
Oh
afternoon.
My God,
it's like afternoon.
Something I can't even have to get a delivery place. I got to get stuff
Yeah,
elsewhere.
so we're gonna go look at old videos. Yeah, pictures and see what we can find. So anyway, there it is. One more shot. Old number one. Used to be Merle's. Well, that's family business. Still there. There's Merle's. So should put a picture up against the back of Merle's for old time's sake.
If you want carpet spraying, give yourself a month because I'm booked out.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, thanks for checking us out. The old number one. That's kind of like the Chevy Chase movie, The Vacation, with the old number one in the steakhouse. Remember that? Hey, to eat the whole thing with a T-shirt.
You got to eat the grizzle, too.
You got to eat the grizzle and the bone. All right, checking out. See y'all later. Bye.